Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the meat stall. Today I cooked a brisket for one of my friends, and he's coming to pick it up in a little bit. And I wasn't going to shoot a video at first, but I was like, hey, let me just shoot a video and show people how I cut my briskets. Now, typically, when you see somebody cut a brisket, they'll cut it right here in the middle. Then they'll get their slices from this way, and then they'll continue to slice them for the point. One thing you commonly see also is when they slice it here, they take this part here and they squeeze it and they get all the juice. But we're not gonna get none of that today. How I trim my brisket is when you got a full packer, you got your flat and you got your point. But let me flip this around if it's not too hot. This part here, it's a fat seam, and it's the decal. And this is what separates your flat from your point. So what I like to do is, I like to go right in, follow that fat seam, and separate the two. And I'm following the fat seam on both sides, and I'm just going down, and I'm separating the two. Because the brisket is two muscles. Now here, I have my flat, which the muscle fibers are going this way. That's excellent bark on that thing too. And this right here, you got your point, where the muscle fibers go this way here. I cut this a little bit of flat on that, if you can look, but most of it I got it off. Let me take this, and I'm gonna sit it. You see, she's still steaming hot. I'm gonna set it in this pan of au jus and let it rest until I get ready to cut it. Remember, you can, ooh, that's hot. You can mess up a good brisket by cutting it wrong. A lot of times people put a little chop right here so they'll know which way the muscle fibers are going. I know my muscle fibers are going this way, so I'm gonna grab my knife and start cutting. Look at the smoke ring on that thing. That's damn near a 1/4 inch smoke ring. You know what? I'm gonna flip it around so I can cut it better, because I'm right-handed. And we're gonna go probably about the width of a pencil. I got an electric knife, but I like slicing it myself. In the comments, if you cut your brisket a different way, let me know. But this is the way I like to cut mine. I think it's you have more control of the brisket, I would say. The fat rendered mauve. And what I cook this with, I used no more than salt and pepper. And I also used some Kindred's charcoal flavored beef barbecue rub. It gives a great color when you're cooking your briskets. It almost makes it look like a meteorite. This brisket got a lot of fat on it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim it. But let's just take a look, see how it hangs. Oh, sorry about that. See how it hangs. There you go. Like I said, I seasoned it with salt and pepper. I cooked it on my Traeger tailgater. Didn't think this was like a before I trimmed it. I think she was probably about a 17 pounder. Now you see right here, this is getting into some of that point meat where, slide this back. Has some of that point meat. Look at that. And when I cut it, I cut a little, ooh, it's hot. I cut a little of that point off. Trim that up a little bit. Set this here. Just some fat we're gonna get rid of. We'll set this point meat over here with the rest. And continue cutting. Came out amazing. Tender, juicy. I know you haven't seen too much of the meat star here lately, but we've been super busy at work. We are short-staffed, and I gotta put in some long hours, but I promise you, I will be back making more videos soon. And there you got it right there. Let's take another piece. Hangs perfect. Okay, we're gonna transfer this and then we'll get on with the point. I may just come through here and trim these up, because it does have a little excess fat on here. I'm gonna keep that because that's a little bit of point meat on it. Keep that on. We'll keep those. Now let's get to cutting this point. You see on the point, your muscle fibers are going this way. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start cutting slices this way here. what they call the fatty end of the brisket. Some people think that is the best. I might be inclined to think with them too. Bring this back over here. Kind of tighten this stack up a little bit. And we're gonna place this right in here. And this right here, these little scraps, is gonna be our pitmaster's privilege. There you got it. That's the way that the meat star cuts up his brisket. Now, another thing, if you're gonna do this for catering, for a party, because people will see brisket, they go crazy. You can take these, you can cut these in half, and it can really make your meat go further. But yeah, this is what the meat star cut brisket. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.